Right, let me just connect with this reading, Leo, and I'll be straight back. Right, Leo, what I'm picking up here is there's two particular people who are significant in your life right now. I think one is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and one is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and one could be your ex, or these could be completely new people here. So Leo, I think you've really got a decision to make here. That's what I'm feeling with between these two people, and I'm feeling one could maybe be your ex and they're wanting to reconcile with you. Could be a water sign or an earth sign, or these could be just two people, you've been getting to know, and you really like these two people, but you're not sure which one is right for you, I think, because we've got the moon card here. So this is being, in the dark, not seeing clearly, not, listening to your intuition about this situation. And if it is your ex, they could be causing some sort of confusion to you because you're getting to know a new person, but your ex, reappears back in your life, and then you've got a bit of a dilemma there, Leo. But I'm feeling here, if it is your ex and, you're getting to know someone new here, it's saying you're going to truly have to make the decision. Do you want to go back to your ex, or do you want something new, with this person here? And the universe is asking you to have some balance, especially because you're going to come to some sort of enlightenment here, Leo, about one of these people. And I think it's going to be a really good thing because you have got a strong connection, with one of these people here, Leo, especially. It could be the water sign or the earth sign here, but you have got a real good connection with one of them here. But I think your ex really wants to reconcile with you. So that's why the moon card's shown up here, because you're not completely sure. You're having some confusion here and you're not seeing clearly. But whatever decision you make, Leo, whether it's, to reconcile with your ex or to start something new, with a new person here, it says your wish will come true anyway because you've got the wish card here. This is wish fulfillment. This is, being happy, with the decision that you're going to make here, Leo. These are all the cups of happiness. So whatever you're wishing to do, Leo, it's saying, things will all go in your favour. So if you're wanting to reconcile with the ex, it's going to be okay for you to do that. But if you want to let your ex go and start something with this new person here, it's saying go for it because the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So whatever direction you choose to go, Leo, you will be happy anyway. And the overall energy is the Six of Wands here. So this is, having success, victory, you'll be on your high horse here, you'll be feeling high off life here, Leo, whatever decision you make, but it's totally up to you here, Leo. But we will clarify a few cards here. I'm going to clarify the moon for you and see what's going on here. Right, I think, Leo, this particular person out of the two, you've got a particular connection with the water sign. It's it's a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, because he's coming up as the King of Cups here, Leo. So this could either be the new person, who you've been getting to know, you've got a good bond, or it could be your ex partner here. That's what I'm feeling. But a particular water sign is very relevant within your life right now, Leo. But it's saying here to really use your intuition about this situation. You know, if it is your ex, you know, truly ask yourself and your higher self, you know, do you really want to go back there? You know, really ask yourself deep down, you know, because I think your ex, you know, they're coming back to you a bit more secure and stable, and, you know, they're knowing what they truly want here because they've come up as a king. So a king is mature, you know, he knows what he wants, and, you know, he goes out and gets it basically, you know, and whatever decision you choose, Leo, you know, you've got the Nine of Cups here. But it's saying just use your intuition, you know, if it is a new person, if it's your ex, you know, particular a water sign, you know, it's saying really go by your intuition what you truly feel, and, you know, what your higher self is telling you here, because you've got the World here. So whatever you choose, Leo, this is a completion. So the universe is going to back you 100% here with whatever decision you make. But, you know, it's totally up to you, and totally, you know, you go by your intuition on this situation, because the universe is going to back you whatever decision you make here, Leo. So that's what I'm picking up for your love life. So we will get in to your general reading and see what's going on with your general for mid-month, February mid-month, Leo. Right, Leo, let's cut the deck and see what's going on with your general. Right, Leo, I'm just going to connect with this reading and I'll be straight back. Right, Leo, what I'm picking up here is it's to do with your love life again here. And I think this could be a different scenario, what I'm picking up. I think there's been a three-way situation going on here, Leo, within your love life. You know, this is for some of you if it does resonate. But there's been a three-party situation, and someone has been really hurt within this situation, this three-party situation, because we've got the Three of Swords here and also the Three of Cups. So this is definitely a three-party situation. And I don't know whether you've truly hurt someone, Leo, or someone's truly hurt you here, because you're here. You're showing up as the Knight of Wands. So I don't know whether you're you're angry about something here, Leo, you know, because of this three-party situation. And I don't know whether you've been hurt or the person who was involved has been hurt, but there's been a definite three-party situation going on here, Leo. But I'm feeling within this situation, somebody's coming to a conclusion here that this has to end, because it's not going to end up, you know, anywhere good here. It's just going to end up in more heartbreak and sorrow. So somebody's putting a stop to this three-party situation, Leo. I don't know whether it's you, it's, you know, the person who you was with, but they're putting an end to this now because, you know, they're having some guilt here. I'm feeling a bit of guilt here, you know, within this three-party situation, because we have the Death card here. So definitely this three-party situation is coming to a close now. It's coming to an end here, Leo. And, you know, it's either you who's really been hurt or someone else, but it's coming to an end now because, you know, this can't go on for much longer. You know, there's been too much upset and unbalance here. And, you know, it hasn't been a fair game here, Leo. That's what I'm picking up. So it is going to come to an end, you know, because this can't go on for much longer here, Leo, you know. But we do have the Ace of Cups here. So this is, you know, a new beginning within love, you know. Maybe, you know, you might just want to, focus on you and love yourself, just focus on your life, Leo. Or this could be someone within this three-party situation. I'm feeling they just want, to be with that person, and they don't want anyone else involved in it anymore, and they're wanting to, probably make up here, or you're probably wanting to make up for the wrongdoing here, Leo. But it's just letting me know, this is coming to an end, this situation, because it hasn't been fair. So this is suggesting to me, pardon me, this is suggesting to me, it's time for you to just, I'd say, focus on yourself here, Leo, and start to really love yourself more, because you're showing up as the magician here. So this is saying, Leo, right, you're a strong person. Look, you're the lion, right? You're strong. You're the king of the jungle here, Leo, right? So you have all the tools, all the support you need, to get through this situation. You are strong and you'll get through it, no problem here. And, it's truly time for you to manifest what you truly want out of life now, Leo. Because this three-party situation, it hasn't been right, and there's been a lot of upset here. So it's coming to an end, and it's time for you to truly think about what you want here, Leo, out of life, out of love, but you are coming up as the magician. And also, pardon me, there's the world here, Leo. So this is a completion. This is a cycle, what you've been through, Leo. This is also an ending, for a new beginning here. And with the death card, so it's definitely coming to an end here, Leo, this situation, because it has to. It's all about cycles, and going through things to make us become more stronger, and learn lessons from it here, Leo. So that's what I'm picking up for you, and it is coming to an end here, because it can't go on for much longer, and it's just suggesting you concentrate on yourself and what you truly want here, Leo. But that's what I'm picking up for you. Right, Leo. So we will pull you a Romance Angel Oracle card to see what else message the universe and ancestors want you to know regarding love. Right, Leo, so we got these two cards, what wanted to come out for you here regarding love. So it says, Leo, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So as I was saying, with the water sign or the earth sign, there was really worth waiting for, Leo. It's all about being, it's that right timing, because, you have been through some ups and downs here, Leo. So there was worth waiting for, and you will be thinking to yourself now, well, yeah, there really was worth waiting for. I understand now why I went through all the ups and downs, because, I was meant to here. So worth waiting for, Leo. And it says, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together here, Leo. So, you could feel that, one of these people are your soulmates. It could be the water sign, earth sign, but you've called this person into you, Leo, and they have been worth waiting for now, And regarding the three-party situation, something had to come to an end here, because it wasn't right what was going on. But, now it's about you being righteous, Leo, like the, lion, and, being who you're truly supposed to be, Leo, and being fair and being fair also. So it says calling in your soulmate.